I've got some things I need to say to a world that doesn't know how hard I will try to prove what I really am.
I've taken time to set things right and to be all I can be. I know what I'm asking. Believe in me, you'll see. We've only just started.
Look with me, see the horizon, feel the light. Let it remind you what can be if you begin to trust and believe.
The dawn of a
New day is closing in. Right here I stand, I won't give in. I'll stand here strong and I will not fall down. I know what I'm meant to be.
The world we are
In is ever changing, but there's nothing to fear. We'll always make it back to where we belong. I'm sure there will be better days. Right here I stand. Today is in the past, I aspire to be somebody whom everyone can trust. Come with me, let us find shelter from the rain.
the dawn of a
New day is closing in. Right here I stand, I won't give in. I'll stand here strong and I will not fall down. I know what I'm meant to be.
The world we are
In is ever changing, but there's nothing to fear. We'll always make it back to where we belong. I'm sure there will be more.
The truth is that
I have got my faith, even through mistakes.
guides me through the times when I get knocked down.
Ride on wind and cloud, standing my own ground, never giving in.
Fight till the end to save all that I love.
This world is my home, I owe it all I've got. Seeing all that I've become, no one can take that away from me. The world we are in is ever changing, but there's nothing to fear. We'll always make it back to where we belong. I'm sure there will be better days. Right here I stand.
So wait, before we gotta get to, aren't you the part where you climb me up?
What? Bitch, she ain't climbing up. She's got fucking wings.
Okay, you fly up. Okay, you fly up. Okay.
That could have been a great RP start, but nope. Okay, let me get down. That's not getting down. That's getting over.
Goodbye.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, you can start wherever you are ready.
Okay, I'm starting. Well, we've got somewhere. When do you think we'll be able to switch back? Probably not anytime soon. Remember, you got seen with the heroes. You're basically a target to
I see.
anyone.
Continue step forward. You hit some kind of empty armor knights across. You see skeletons. It looks like an old battlefield here.
Well, shit. Fun. What about this is fun? Nothing, but, this probably isn't the best place to be. Actually, maybe it is. If they had a battle here, not many people would come back. This could be a good place to rest for the night. We really should have picked up food before we left. Well, it's been an hour since we've left, so I think it's a bit late to turn back now to get food. Besides, there's a chance that they'll figure out that we left if we go back now. It's a bit too much of a risk. There's gotta be some trees around here somewhere with an apple or, I don't know, some kind of food. Maybe if we're lucky they have canned food in some of the crates around here. This looks like it used to be a village. Some people probably left something. Okay, well, let's just take a look. It's no harm. No one lives here anymore, clearly. Yeah, okay. How you holding up? I really just want to find Tristan and go home. Well, if you really are dead set on going home, I hope you don't plan on taking me with you. We did have a deal. I mean, you did solidify the connection or something when we died. Couldn't you just do the opposite? I could. But the problem is with that, I already severed the connection with your physical body just to ensure that you stayed here. I don't really know how I'll be able to reconnect it from this distance. Okay. Worst case scenario, maybe we can find someone else who can do it. Someone's messy with their stuff. This looks like a blacksmith. I doubt we'll find any food in here. Oh wow, it's heavy. Maybe it's locked. Okay. More books. I can't read any of that. Is it foreign? Looks like it. I mean, when you're in another world, foreign languages aren't exactly... It's not out of the question. Apart from homesick and Tristan, how are you holding up about Eric? Pretty much. Probably about as good as you with Dunny. Just don't do what I did. Don't close yourself off from everyone. It's not a good thing. So many empty crates. And so many... What the fuck is that? That is a massive book.
They must have a large people here. Maybe. You said you wanted to make Eric's ring into a necklace, right? Well, they have these ribbons on some of the books. Could just use one of those for now. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay. I don't have a knife like you do, so. Do you want to switch now and do it? Or would you rather conserve the mana? I mean, we're in a safe space, right? True. It might be okay to switch appearances just for tonight. Switch back in the morning when we plan to go out. So do you want to? Half of me does, half of me doesn't. I cannot like just sing in here, not really doing anything. I guess in a state of grief you don't really want to do anything, it makes sense. Unfortunately, we kind of have to. I mean, if you don't want to switch, we can just stay as is. And I can just keep the ribbon on me. No,
On the shelves, you will see kind of a few foods on the shelves.
Okay. Actually, this is good. Put the ribbon down. What kind of foods are there?
Apples, bananas, strawberries,
Surprised
and
they're
some
not.
unusual fruits I've never seen.
Okay. We've got some food, although the fruit looks like it's questionable. It's probably been here for a while. I have no idea what any of this stuff is, but it's probably better than eating rotten food. Okay. Yeah, let's don't worry, I'll eat it. In that case, if it tastes bad, you don't have to suffer it. Thanks. I could probably just eat it from the can.
As you ate one, it tastes actually extremely disgusting, like it's actually rotten.
Yeah, no, that's... Yep, that was bad. I was really hoping that... what did I expect?
As you open the drawer, you will see a picture. Family, husband, a family with a little girl with two men and one other older woman. A family of 4.
Looks like a family used to live here. Wonder what happened to him. Well, whatever happened to them, they're not here now.
You see empty bottles and scrolls.
Probably won't be able to read any of that.
The same.
Any food we find here is probably just gonna be rotten. Okay. barren here too, so we probably won't find any wild game. Not that we're hunters anyway. We'd be lucky to catch a bird. I mean, what's the longest you can go without food? 3 weeks, I think. But that's gonna be very detrimental to health. So, let's try to get food within that 3 weeks. Okay. At least we had water. He had a juice box. That's not exactly water. It's hydration. Probably not enough to last. Water should probably be our biggest priority above all else. Okay. There's a lot of structures in the distance. Do you think we should go check those out? We could. Although, again, I really do think we should rest up for the night. Checking out some random structure in the distance without a plan is probably not the best idea, especially while grieving. I'd love to just give you a few days off, but it's not really something we can do right now. Right. We can probably just set up camp in one of those houses. Probably a top floor. That way if anyone comes in, we'll probably hear them from the windows. Can we just sit here for a while? You wanna watch the sunset? Yeah. What the fuck? We should get inside. Maybe switching isn't such a good idea for now. If we get spotted, at least most of them don't know me. Okay. We'll stick to the shade. Isn't it gonna look more suspicious with you hiding? Someone being here in general is suspicious. I thought you said this place was safe. Clearly I was wrong. We might have to make a break for it.
The hell are you doing here?
You know, I got lost and I wanted to find a place to sleep for the night, and this place is abandoned, so I was looking for food, possibly water, shelter.
You look for someone I know.
I get that a lot, which is funny because I don't meet a lot of people with purple hair. Sorry, do you live here? I didn't mean to trespass.
No.
Know anywhere I
I
could...
was visiting a friend.
Ah, I see.
So, I'm gonna ask you again. What are you doing here?
And I'll reiterate, I'm looking for a place to rest, possibly food and water.
Did we already evacuate the people here?
Well, I'm traveling. So,
Traveling?
yeah,
Yeah. You have a permit?
didn't know we needed one.
Where are you from?
You know, that's the really bad reason why I'm traveling. I woke up and I don't remember where anything is. I don't remember where I'm from. Hell, I took on the name of a sword. Just so that I could tell people I have a name. This was the
Give me
first
a
place I
moment.
found. You are way better at
Oshi,
lying
you
than
there?
me.
This is Vidar.
Oshi.
We're a civilian here in the village.
Wait, Vidar?
And we need back. Yeah? I need guards to pick up a civilian here.
Vidar,
She seems to be lost.
does the name Alice ring a bell?
Hold on one moment. Asking me questions. How do you know that name? Unless you're one of her companions. If my reports are correctly, you must be with the heroes who have been transported here.
No, I came here by myself. I'm hoping to join you guys. It's not
Impossible.
exactly... What do you mean?
Joining?
Mm.
There's no way you're able to travel to this world unless you have a certain device.
You already know what we have.
And you have the key here.
No, we left it... Well, we gave it back to Kane. So it should be wherever he is.
Wherever he is. And what is he right now?
Well, I left the heroes about an hour ago, so... Not sure. Knowing them, they've probably gone elsewhere. They like to travel a lot.
Come.
Okay.
He lights a fire on the ground.
Cozy.
Picks up one rocks with one hand, picks up and put it next to you as a seat.
Okay.
So you've been traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Toss you a drink and a mana potion.
Oh.
And food.
Thanks.
You must be traveling alone with no currency.
Pretty much.
Stranded.
Yep.
What are you doing here?
As I said before, wanting to join you. Or more specifically, Nightmare.
Why?
'Cause I'm sick of fighting for people who only really care about themselves. And Nightmare, he kind of has a point in what he's doing.
Even though you know this is wrong, are you still willing to commit these actions?
Well, it's better than what I used to do. Used to just sit back letting someone else take control of my body and my entire life, so it'll be a good change.
Alright, so you a sword, right? Because you mentioned that you took a nickname upon the weapon.
Pretty much.
Alright. Where's you left everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
Just the 20. So what's your purpose? What's your goal?
My goal is to find Tristan, make sure he's fine, join you guys.
Tristan? But Tristan is not important to you. Why would he be important to you? Are you guys some kind of special relationship or something? I don't know.
Okay,
Well,
listen here, bud. Alice made me years ago, and she made me to be based upon herself. So Tristan is basically my brother as well. Not biologically, but in every other
Wouldn't
way.
that be your uncle then? If Ellis made you, when Tristan be your uncle?
No, because she made me to be her ideal self, so I am technically her, to an extent.
Human abilities are very confusing.
It's not an ability of this world, so that probably makes it worse.
Of course, you're from planet. I don't know what number. Another planet that we were investigating. Your goal is to retrieve Tristan. And what else?
Me, personally, well, I just want to join you guys so that I can show the fucking heroes that they're a piece of shit. Alice, on the other hand, she just wants to go home. She's sick and tired of this, and I don't blame her.
Where is Alice? Is she sleeping inside the house? She's inside you?
We share a body.
You share. Right. So the research is true. That's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
You want to join so you can prove the heroes they were wrong. What do you mean by that?
Not necessarily prove that they're wrong. Just make them see that what they're doing is wrong. They do things in a really...
How way?
Well, you help people.
You should... Yeah.
They don't.
We help people, but we kill other people to achieve the peace we want.
It's better than just killing anyone who gets in your way.
We're technically doing that. Because your heroes are in our way.
I mean, they didn't exactly give you a fighting chance. They did instantly think you were a bad person when you first arrived in Trista.
True, this were different.
You look different, by the way.
It was complicated and well, people have to change, and we have to go with a new look.
Fair enough.
So what happened? What made you go to us?
Well, basically, when Alice and I died and were resurrected, Alice didn't come back at first. The heroes pretty much hated my guts from day one. They kept thinking that I was kind of replacing her, I guess, so that's one thing. But all throughout my time being here, I've seen them do horrible things just to get their own way, and they never really think about it. They just take the leap without really considering the consequences.
I mean, are you sure you're looking at us not as us? Because we're doing the same thing as the heroes' life.
Well, clearly you're getting better results than the heroes. I mean, okay, take AOM as an example. AOM did countless terrible things, and the heroes kind of just fought them and let everyone else suffer as a result. A lot of people probably died because the heroes didn't put things in place to protect them while they were around. I mean, they had to evacuate Trista because they were getting hurt so much. They clearly don't care about the civilians they're supposedly protecting.
Does this apply to you as well?
No, I care about people. I do. It's really
And
sad.
yeah, what did you do?
What do you mean? When?
You speak of these actions blaming the heroes, but you've been with them for a long time. You see these problems. I was wondering, how come you didn't take action?
Because I share a body with my creator who can erase me at any given point. I didn't exactly have a choice.
And it would be alright if I talk to your creator.
Alright.
If you need a mana for sure.
You just gave me one, it's fine. I had one before coming here too. Hi.
So, we meet again.
We do. Long time no see. You look very different.
Yeah, well, like I said to your friend, sister, Sword, things have to change. I'm guessing you heard the conversation?
No, she only filled me in that you were here. That's about it.
Alright. I will start from the beginning. I'm asking you the questions.
Okay.
Why do you want to join us?
I want to get Tristan back, and I want to go home. Because neither of us are really meant to be here to begin with.
Why? You want to go home and retrieve Tristan?
Pretty much.
Why not couldn't you do that with the heroes?
Because the heroes didn't care about him. Every time I brought up going to save him, they gave me excuses.
Save him, but do you have information in his whereabouts? Where he
No.
could be? I mean, you're telling them to save them, but with no lead.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
can go and tell them I'm going suicide. But it's understandable. And we had to do this method. Due to some circumstances in your hero's choices. I've been told by Sword, she despises the heroes, hates the heroes the way they do. The example, Asia Meadow, ruthless killers who just kill for fun. I've been told the heroes fought them. In the end, they did almost the exact same thing as the Asia Meadow. But in a nicer manner. Sword didn't like them methods.
I
How about
already...
you?
Well, me and Sword have talked a lot about what the heroes do. To be honest, I don't really think... I think the only person that's actually worth anything in that team anymore is Kane. All the rest of them are lost
Kane.
causes.
Right. The sword hero who appeared at the abandoned town when we ambushed your heroes. Now he's the one-man knight. That's what we gave him his nickname. You know what we did to him, yet you still decided to join us.
From my
The methods
understanding,
we do.
there was a reason that you did it. From what Sword told me, you said that apparently it was to make us stronger somehow. I don't remember magic stuff.
Excuse me, what?
So I'm confused. I don't know.
I think I misheard you. What did you say? Something about stronger?
Yeah, so with Salias, he has these new abilities, apparently, according to Sword, and she said that apparently it might be... Whatever happened to us might have made us stronger somehow.
Right, the trials. Thing is, this is the first time we did these trial tests on you heroes. Some didn't need tests, some do. Especially the weak ones. Because I don't know why. The way you are now, you are unable to defeat the darkness. And how your team is progressing, despite our methods, you guys always have featured. Yeah, you tried, but only talking. Have you tried action?
That's why I'm here, innit?
So you choose this path to use the actions to show the heroes what? That always better than theirs? Or to prove yourself that if you're in a different team, you could be performing better. That the team of the heroes are so weak and pathetic.
It's not that.
Decide to choose the handicap. Then what is it?
It's just, this whole time, I spoke to Nightmare once, and we made a deal that if the heroes just talked, then you lot would help us defeat the darkness, and you would drop all of your plans and stuff. But when I actually tried to put that into action, I realized that the heroes are just bloodthirsty and in it for themselves. Most of them probably only do this because they want to go home, because we got blackmailed to come here. And some of them are probably only doing it for glory, or money, or some other selfish reason. There's not many of us in that team that actually do it because we want to help.
There's a few. Like, the real thing is, some of the heroes were born in your world are some natural heroes. Let's take Salias. Weak, skinny, abilities, offenses are terrible, but support, he's decent. Kane, strong wits, smart, charismatic, intelligent. Know how to get the team together. You. I haven't seen you much in battle. You're mostly in support. You join us, what's your goal?
As I said,
You want to just go home?
Pretty much. And then Sword will stay here and stay with you guys. She'll be happy because she'll have a
I hate
body
to
all
break
to
it to
herself.
you, but I don't think joining us won't be that simple. I don't think Nightmare will let you go after your mission is done with the heroes. I'm just saying, the path that you're doing right now is wrong. I won't stop you, but the path that you're going on is gonna be rough. You didn't realize you're going to face the heroes. You might kill them when you have no choice, or they might kill you.
They were gonna do that eventually anyway. Everyone else on that team,
But
they're okay to
I
send
would-
to their deaths.
I will tell you this. By joining us, we're able to support you in every way we can. We choose your Senate members to support your abilities. But the good thing is, your reputation in the group isn't that bad. You're just inexperienced, amateur.
Yeah.
Well, it's to be expected for a world with no fantasy war. I'm gonna give you time to think. Unless you're confident you want to join us with everything I told you.
I've been thinking about switching sides for a long time. I just never really had the
The
chance
moment
to
you
do
switch,
it.
there's no turning back.
I kind of figured as much.
Well, you're not the first to switch sides under circumstances. Well, if you don't do anything dumb, you will live. If you do something dumb, you will face consequences. And I won't be able to help you. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you truly prepared to sacrifice what was once yours to go on this path?
At one point,
The image you have gained from the heroes, the friends, the bonds, the peace and the hope you have gained throughout the years you stay here, they will all disappear once you enter this path. You must have your hand dirty. You have to kill. You have to make brutal choices. You might have to face your friends. You might have to kill the ones you love. Even worse, might invade your own home world.
I had to watch Eric die today.
So the Crimson Knight has fallen.
I don't want to stand back and watch Tristan die like that too.
Right. Tristan. Are you prepared? Are you ready to give me the answer now or later?
I think answer is the same.
How about Sword?
Sword wouldn't have come here with me if she didn't agree.
Alright. If you would like to join, there are some things we need to set up. For now, you can rest. Right. I think I should tell you your brother, or I'll be more specific. This brother we brought into this world is not actually your brother. More like an image of your brother.
So my actual brother is still back in my world.
Your brother's still fine. Yeah.
Wait, then there's no reason for us to do this. We can just go back to the heroes.
He is the image of what you see in him.
Well, this changes things.
Now you're hesitating.
It's a bit different now.
I will tell you this. They are somehow linked.
Linked how?
Every person who leaves the world haven't truly left. The connection are still connected to the home world. Based from our research and what we have seen, each summoned hero soul is still intact from their own home world. Meaning is that they will never forget how they live in the other world and remember who they were. It is based to our research.
So then it becomes... Carry on. Sorry.
It's just a link, nothing more.
Alice, there's no need to take up the deal if it's not him and we know Tristan is actually
Hesitating
safe.
now, the person you are trying to save is not actually your brother, but an image. A creation from your own ideal brother that you're hoping and dreaming for the past time of dreaming of going home. He is the exact same brother you know from home, but not actually really your brother at the same time.
Alice, it's
It's
not
complicated.
really him. There's no reason to hesitate about this. We
It is
don't
due
need to go through
alchemy,
this.
necromancy.
Like Jack.
Yes, but he was a bit different. He is pure necromancy. But since one of our dogmas has fallen, the controller of necromancer, half of our troops has fallen. The balance in your brother is different. The actions you have caused is dissolving your brother.
Does
And it's
he?
not our fault. He's still okay. Barely.
Does he actually know what he is?
No. He does not. He remembers your time with you. He remembers you. He always asks us questions every time we go out for expedition. Have you seen Ellis? Ellis. Some of the generals were getting annoying. The other generals are not as simple as I am. Thing is, some wants to kill you to see Tristan's reaction of despair. That is if you were in the enemy team.
Why out of everyone? Why him?
We didn't choose him. You did. We're able to, due to our abilities, we're able to harness the magical and energy and memories in each of the captured heroes we have taken. For you, we did some research based on your actions and performance. We decided to do a different test with you. The machine we use has no name, but without your deepest, darkest desires, due to his nightmare's ability, and bringing to life with a combined with necromancy and alchemagic. We didn't choose your brother just so we can torture you. You chose it. You chose him because you missed him. You long for him.
Seems I have a knack for creating people that suffer. I just wish there was a way to convince everyone to work together. But I know the heroes are not that easy to convince.
Honestly, we haven't thought about that either. For some reason, Nightmare strictly want to attack you guys. At the same time, he also wants to help. In a way that only he knows how.
Ridding the world of its magic.
Oh. You remember, you have another enemy out there. The darkness. And like I said to Sword, or maybe you. You, as right now, and every other heroes are no match for them.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Take out an unusual napkin and wipe your forehead. A wound.
Oh. Right.
Toss the napkin in the fire. Here's a potion. Here's the healing one.
Thanks.
You also need to... I think you've been camping all day. Your hair has been all crazy.
Thanks.
The reason Nightmare attacked you guys wanted to play these games, I have no idea. All he says is that he saw different versions. And this is the only way to solve these issues. Well, one of them.
Considering the heroes don't really seem to do anything to get closer to the darkness, it's understandable how Nightmare thinks he has to take a step in to actually make us do anything.
Despite our methods, even Cain disagrees on methods. Taking people's negative emotions. What do you think of that?
Do you think that method is wrong?
It's morally grey, in my opinion. Of course, it'll get rid of all the suffering, but it also means that people will never truly know what it means to be happy.
We thought about that. And we came to this. If you defeat darkness, have you truly bring peace to your world?
Definitely not.
Because there's another enemy out there.
And then when you defeat one, there's another one.
And there's always the small issues too. Hunger, slavery, the nobles taking the weak. There are many issues. I don't think heroes realize the consequences of just defeating one villain.
And you as well. True, this method is wrong, and
It's not right.
but we rather do this way than do the other way.
No more violence. No more suffering. No more hatred. No more war. No more pain. It's a cost we must pay.
Yeah, I guess only taking the magic out of the world isn't really gonna fix everything else. Back in my world, war, slavery, poverty, all of that still exists.
And not just your world, everyone's. We joined Nightmare not because he destroyed our world. We joined our own free will.
Because we suffer those pains as well.
You're not actually considering this, are you? I don't think the world is going to survive if the heroes continue the way they are.
Alright then. So both of you made your decision to join us.
Alice, there's no reason to do this. Yeah.
Also, one more thing. Or am I able to bring your fallen friends back to life? But they won't be the person you once knew.
No.
We can revive Jack, Eric, the other fallen heroes, if you wish.
No. As much as I miss them, it's cruel to make them live another life when they've already found peace. And it's more cruel to put the people that loved them through that same pain of seeing them again and seeing them on the other side. I might not agree with the heroes, but I'm not cruel enough to put them through that.
I did everything I could to give you the hanging cap. I gave you the key, the pendant. You destroyed 2 crystals. That's something to achieve. We lost half of our voices. We lost a couple of good friends in our group.
Why are you trying to help them so much? When all they want to do is kill you.
I'm not too sure myself. Like you, I thought I saw there was a strain of hope in these heroes. I was curious why Nightmare want to attack you guys out of the blue without doing his own method of talking and negotiation. After telling you guys to join us before we take action. His method was different. He wanted to do something else, more goodly, more in the more painful way. So I decided to not to do this way, because we're doing this method, we'll be the exact same people that we're trying to get rid of. So I tried to send help.
I think you sent
Guidance.
both.
A guide. Somewhere you can start it and you know what you're doing. Because we saw when you all were summoned in this world. Confused. Scared.
Alone. We didn't have the same ability of summoning you back home. So we researched, we waited. We sent our spies to investigate. Some has fallen, some step out of line. As time progressed, my actions became a little bit too recklessly of helping you.
And the more I help you, the more I see why Emil wants to kill you all. Why he wants you to suffer. You all want to suffer.
Action has consequences. And that consequences has appear on them. All actions. Well, we live with them. We use the pain, the actions we have taken, carry with us, telling ourselves not to do the same mistake. Even though our methods are cruel, it's us to remind ourselves not to be the people that we try to get rid of. How about you? Has your consequences came to you? Have you carried the sins you have, the consequences you have made with you? Remind yourself never to do those actions ever again.
If I didn't, I don't think I'd be standing here right now. I'd still be blindly following the heroes, wanting to be one of them, wanting to save the world without really knowing what that means.
Then, as a seventh general, the intrepid deities,
I, Vidar, gladly accept your receipt of joining us.
Thank you.
But
You can't be
it
serious.
won't be that simple. First, you have to go on a trial, and you have to go phases. Then you'll be appointed to who will be under your command.
Okay. Any hints on what kind of trials I'll be going on? Or is it secret?
It depends on the person who joins.
Fair enough.
There's another thing. If you're joining, you do realize Nightmare is going to notice this, right? What do you have to offer on the table?
What specifically? Well, I know I can be used as bait. For a little while at least. I have info on the heroes. I don't know if it's stuff that you do or don't know. But it's stuff. I have
Will
two
you betray
people.
the heroes, tell who has the key, and dependent?
Would you want me to? You are the one who gave them to. Well, you gave one of them to me.
If it's up to you, you can tell them. As your decision.
I guess I'll need time to think
It's up
about
to
that
you if
then.
you want to decide. If you want to tell Nightmare and everyone else that I have backstabbed them, gave information of each of them, and the key to them.
I wouldn't write you out like that.
Well, like I said, it's up to you.
I might be backstabbing them, but you've given me no reason to do it to you.
It's Sword listening to this.
Yep.
You two are technically identical.
In ways.
Both of you want to save Tristan. But Sword's reason of joining us yet still a little bit unclear for me. Is it possible can you bring Sword in?
Any chance you could stop making us switch? It takes mana to change our appearance.
Well, we always have mana potions in our backs.
True. It's fine for now. I'm good for mana at the moment.
Thank you, Sword, for letting me talk to Ellis.
Now, I want to ask you a question. But before I ask you this question, is Sword Ellis listening to this?
Not right now, no.
Please let her listen to this.
Okay.
Sword. I feel I already asked you this question, but I'm gonna ask you again. What's your reason of fighting? Your purpose?
Blocks out Alice.
You're
want the
saying
truth?
Tristan because he's your brother. You want to prove the heroes that their way of is wrong, but something tells me that's not something you yourself truly want.
I'm gonna be honest. What I said before. I might not agree with the heroes, but I don't hate them. I don't like aligning with them, but I kind of have to, because of her. Honestly, I'm not believing that... The only reason that I said I wanted to join was for her. Because Tristan.
It's always for her. I'm asking you.
And I'm giving you my reason. It was for her. So the fact that Tristan isn't really there... I can't even believe that she's considering it anymore. We had a deal that if I let her do this, we would find a way to split into two different people, so then I could go live a life by myself. I wasn't planning on staying with you, not forever.
So you want to live in peace, avoid all this, and live as yourself.
Pretty much.
You can do that. We did it before. With Tristan. And we can do it again. But I will say this, there's no promise. Only I am guaranteeing this, but the others, I'm not too sure. I will tell you this also. If they won't allow you to have another body, then I do it in secret to make another body for you. A soul extraction. Well, my skills won't be great. It's a try at least.
Well, it's better than staying in the same body as someone who has different ideals than you, so... She wants to continue fighting, or she wants to go abandon everything she's ever known, fair enough, good on her. I just don't want her to drag me down with her.
Now both of you was also saving Tristan. Is that solid or is it waving?
Well,
You hesitating?
the way I'm looking at it, it's not the real Tristan. She's looking at it as guilt.
So you seeing it as no point saving him. Ellis is seeing it, saving him with guilt.
She's basically viewing
Ellis
him
joins
as
because
one of her sentients, one of us, one of the people that she made. So, she's treating him just as much as a person as she treats me.
I see. And your purpose?
Pardon?
You're here just to help Alice. It's for her. For exchange, you want to live in peace.
Yep. That was the deal.
With her, in her world, or the world that you were born in.
I wanted to stay in Senex. I never belonged in either of those two worlds.
Hmm. I'll do what I can.
I guess I should just stay quiet while she's, out. Doing whatever it is she wants to do. So don't be surprised if I don't say anything. I'll still be there.
You can rest. I take you to the base tomorrow morning.
Okay. Guess I'll just sleep in one of those houses then.
This place is abandoned. I guess I can take you now. Do you want to send a message? Or you did everything already?
Send a message. To Alice? Or to the heroes?
I guess to the heroes.
I don't think I need to do that. I already told them I was leaving when I first left. They know I need to do something.
Let's see. Alright then. Takes an unusual destroyed crystal and knocks it to the ground, creating a portal.
Shows Alice.
Do you want you two to talk to each other before you decide to enter?
You know... Yeah, I think we need to talk. Sorry.
That's alright. Take your time. There's a rush. He tracks the destroyed crystal back to his hand.
I'm just gonna talk to her over there.
For a moment.
That works too. Okay, what happened? What happened with you? The whole reason we were doing this was to get Tristan back. Why are you wavering? It's not even him. Because it's still a person, Sword. And they're still right. Everything that I said to Noelle and everything I've said to you thus far is genuinely what I think. So you think you really want to be a part of a world without magic, without negative emotions. You want to be in a world where everyone sees you as a bad guy? What is it with all the labels? Villain, hero, bad guy, good guy. Everything is just morally gray when you really look at it. Everyone's killing people. Everyone's doing what they want to get what they want. We're all the same. We're just looking at different things. And even then, we have goals that align. He's right, though. This is a bad way to go. We can't turn back once we do this. Wasn't that the same as before? No, because before it was supposed to be an act. Before, we were supposed to get in there, get Tristan, and leave. It was different before. Before, you didn't genuinely want to join them. But something's different with you now. You do want to join them this time. You're actually aligning with them. You have such a deep hatred for magic right now. I thought it was an act at first. I thought you were just trying to convince yourself that you thought this way so that you could convince them, but now that all of this has happened, I wasn't faking any of it, so why would I need to fake it in front of you? I guess it was just hope. I was just hoping It wasn't true. You gonna stop me from going? No. But I'm not gonna stop you because there's a chance that I can get out of this. If you want to send yourself to hell, if you want to align with the people that have been your enemy this whole time, the people that killed Eric, they didn't kill Eric. Not really. It was my fault. This isn't the time for self-blame. That doesn't make sense. You're not the one who did the final blow. No, but I'm the one who left him when he was trying to fight back. I'm the one who insisted we go back and stop fighting again when we could have left and gone back. And he could have died while we were gone. There was no guarantee of him living through that. And this is a big decision and you're still grieving. So someone has to take the step. Does it have to be you? You say you're not going to stop me, but then you're trying to convince me. No, I'm trying to make you think. You're making this decision purely based on your emotion. Your grief. And I know deep down you really like the idea of a version of Tristan actually loving you. What's that supposed to mean? You said it yourself earlier to Kane. You said you weren't as close to Tristan as you were to Eric. You desired that affection. And if this truly is a version of Tristan, which is everything that you've ever wished for, doesn't that mean that maybe he'll be as affectionate towards you as you wished he was? As I said, I won't stop you from doing this. But if there's even a slight chance that you do anything to Luca or anyone that I care about, I will stop you. Okay. When we part ways, when you get a body of your own, because we already agreed I'm keeping this one. When that happens, I'll take them away. We'll go somewhere secluded, somewhere far, far away from the fighting. And we'll never see each other again. So if I go through with this, you're going to abandon me. Unless, let's be honest here. You created me to be your ideal self. If someone was controlling you, taking over your body, forcing you into various scenarios that you couldn't really fight back against, watched you die countless times for their own entertainment, would you stay with them if you had the chance to leave? No. Exactly. I am you, and you are me. We might be different, but there are many things about us which are the same. The same way you don't want to stay with the heroes because your motives don't align with theirs. It's the same with us. Our motives don't align. In actuality, they never have. And that's okay. But I know for a fact, if I stay with you, even if I have a different body, I will never get away from comparing myself to you. I will never be able to think that I am my own person. I will always be doing things in your self-interest. I will always prioritize you over me. And that's something I can't do anymore. I love Luca. Akana is my best friend. And so is Eka. And they actually care about me the same way that I care about them. And I want to make a life where I can live peacefully, where I don't have to fight for my life on a daily basis. I want to live a normal life for once in my life. Because ever since you created me, all I've been doing is fighting one enemy after another. And you are the one who purposefully put me through that. You might not remember it, but it happened. I'm really sorry. You didn't know any better. You didn't know I was a real person. I just hope when you go home, if you can go home, I just hope you treat Faye, Damien, and everyone else better than you did. I hope you treat them like real people, and not just characters in a story. I will. Maybe if we're lucky. Maybe somewhere down the line, after I've settled down and found a life of my own, maybe I'll find a way to come visit. Are you ready to go? Yeah. Okay. Sorry it took so long.
That's alright. Are you ready? It seems like you both of you have resolved your ideals. Your ambition.
More so, we've just decided to agree to disagree.
Grabs the soy crystal again, tosses it to the ground, and opens the portal. I'm gonna ask this one more time. Ready?
I'm ready.
Is Ellis ready?
She is.
Alright then. Let's go. And end scene.
Wait, no. Go back. Garth, I gotta see what's going on in chat. I can see there's a chat going on. What's this? Okay. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Tense sweating. Goddamn nerd. Hello. Ellis's villain arc finally begins. I've been waiting so long for this. I was so fucking scared.
I gave you a... Well, I had to ask you questions to see your... What's your purpose and, like, reason of fighting, goal. It's like, you convinced me. I was like, okay. I'll give you a chance, but it won't be easy. So willing to go? Yeah, okay, let's go then.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. The reason I told you why your brother is not actually your brother,
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt a lot more. Doing this method.
You made me so scared. I was like sat there. I was like, oh no, is she gonna retract? Is she gonna retreat? Is she not gonna do this because she knows it's not real? But nope, she totally did it because she was like, oh god, I've made another person who is suffering because of me. And I was like, yes, yes, suffer.
Why did you... Why choose him of all people? Oh, we didn't choose him. You did. Because your desire to see him so much.
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Villain Ellis is a
But
girl.
like I said, it's going to, with your time, your brother's gonna hurt a lot.
Mm.
It's gonna hurt a lot more.
It's gonna be like, oh, yay, this is my brother. But it's really not. But yay. Oh, yeah.
Because it's that hesitation when you meet your brother, and it's the kind and warming brother, the brother you always wanted. Being so nice to you, yet you treat him like just cold, like you did in your old world. Or you're doing the exact same issue in your home world. Treating
Actually,
your brother cold.
in her
Or
home
it's the
world,
other
she
way
was
around?
in her other world. She was very loving to her brother. It's
Oh,
just
the role has reversed. Ooh.
well, she's not gonna be cold to him, but she's always gonna feel guilty when looking at him.
It's good, no, but it's hesitation.
Mm.
You doing this out of guilt. Now it's like love or like caring. You doing this just guilt.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'll do that for you, but it's not love. It's not kindness. It's just.
Plus, Sword said something so fucking sad. She was like, you only want to go see him because he's everything you want. And you had affection from Eric. You just want affection from him. That's the reason you want to go get him, because you want that affection. And I'm like, Sword, Sword.
You know it'd be easy. You know it'd be funny if you like, because you see Eric as your brother, right?
Yes.
Or like a resemblance. Now
Yes.
you will go to your brother. You see him as Eric.
Yep. 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 That's the sad thing. She used to see Tristan and Eric, and now she's gonna forever see Eric and Tristan.
Shall we go to BC?
Yeah, sure. Let me end my stream. Oh, the pain. The pain. Okay, oh god. Isaiah, that guy. 2116 the 2. Welcome to the battlefield. I know I'm 2 days late. You're now a little knife. Alright. I'm gonna do the outro now. Stay sharp, so I see problems, and I will see you in the next stream from the Silent Swordswoman. Bye bye! Your eyes lit a fire that is raging deep within my heart. I don't think I could live a life in which I found we were apart. Feelings flutter in the starlight, like when I learned to fly. I'll leave behind my old life for you, and I'll show you why. I have always kept myself hidden inside, knowing I have fear that I'll be denied. Love is
is a double-edged blade I've come to see with you and me, that we might never be. If we give into the dreams, we'll see life isn't what it seems. Let's destroy the path laid for us by our fated destiny. When you take my lips, it's like a full solar eclipse. Don't wanna let you go, I want to experience love I've never known. Since the day I met you, there's been so much that we've both gone through. But I don't regret the decision that I made to trust in you. I can't help but see as you put your heart upon the highest shelf. If you push aside your walls, I can nurse it back to health. If I retract my hand, will you reach my way?
How do I know you won't leave me someday?
I've heard those words before, can't tell if they're true. Still, why do I find I'm entranced by you? I wanna find eternity, holding you tight and close to me. If we can save the day, I promise you that I will always stay. Take your hand in mine, so I can love your heart and mind. If we have to go, I want to indulge in a love like I've never known.
First grazed my eyes, I saw you and I was so surprised. Then you called my name, I saw you shed a tear. Was it for me? Because I'm finally here.
I wanna find eternity, holding you tight and close to me. If we can save the day, I promise you that I will always stay. When you take my lips, it's like a full solar eclipse. I'll never let you go, let us fall deeper in love. And now draw me closer in, knowing the darkness will not win. Even when apart, you will always be within my heart. I cannot turn back, because without you life would lack a certain ecstasy when our hearts collide in the feeling we call love.